So, since nobody was interested in like helping me spread the word that I need a kidney, I decided to create some flyers to put up to sort of spread the word, something to do the work for me so that way I don't have to do so much heavy lifting. Over the course of this whole like journey, if that's what you want to call it, it's been very difficult to get a lot of support, if any, from anyone that's willing to just simply just tell other people that I need a kidney. As far as like, something that I post on social media, maybe put it on social media and post that I need something. Well, I can't get anybody to help me do that. So I am doing everything I can to try to spread the word without me actually having to talk to anyone. After the first, I guess you could say, campaign, I told myself I was never going to ask anybody else ever again to help me with this. So I am sticking to that. So I made a bunch of flyers, and I'm going to stick them anywhere I can in order to see if I can get some sort of anything from anybody for a kidney donor. During this, it's weird because a lot of times you want to just say, just like F it to everything. But you can't do that because sometimes I feel cursed with the like weight of responsibility, and you can't just say F it, because if you do that, then things will just get worse, and then everybody will look at you and it's just like, oh, well, that was on you, well, if you wouldn't have just, if you would have cared more, then like all this bad stuff wouldn't be happening to you. But like, that's all I do really, is care about this. No matter how much I want to disassociate myself from it, no matter how much I want to just say, you know what, F it, I'm going to just go eat like 10 double cheeseburgers and drink all the water and all this other stuff. I can't do that. I'm cursed with the responsibility of caring. So touching on me making flyers. Okay, you're going to have a lot of like moral police riding around, and a lot of like what do you call it? Justice warriors rolling around that's going to stop you from putting up your flyers. There are a plethora of legal places where you can put up flyers. But this is what I'm doing. So, as you can see inside this box, I went to FedEx and I got about 50 copies made. 50 copies of my flyers, which look like this. I got about 50 of these made. The trick is to putting up flyers is, one, you want to put them in like densely populated places, but also places where you can just get out, stick your flyer up, get out of there. Because the longer you linger around, the more there's going to be somebody out there that's going to try to stop you. And this is the type of tape that I recommend that you use for that. So if you pick a place, you find a place where you're like, I think this would be a good place to put up a flyer. Before you get out of your car, prepare your flyer to be stuck up. Get out of your car immediately, stick it up, get back in your car, and get out of there as fast as possible, to not give anybody any lingering time to walk up to you and then try to tell you that you can't put your flyer up somewhere. If I have the time, I'll put up, because I did Google it, I did do research of places that I could legally put up flyers. I'm going to put it in this video. And these are all going to be all the legal places where you can legally put up flyers. So if anybody tries to stop you or tell you you can't do that, you can politely correct them. Actually, I'm well within my rights to do so. But you are still going to have people that are going to try to stop you. You're going to have opposition when you try to put up these flyers, and that is something to take into consideration. Just because you were making flyers to try to find a kidney donor doesn't mean that people are going to care about that. During this process, I realized how much people, in fact, do not care about me or my plight or trying to help me. So to elaborate further on that, you're not always going to get people that are always going to care enough to try to help you. You know, they want to see you succeed, but they don't want to do anything for you. They don't want you to ask anything of them. So as somebody who is trying to come to the realization that I'm still trying to get used to it, of the fact that like not a lot of people care that I need assistance with this. I'm never going to ask anybody for a kidney, and I'm not asking anyone to give me a kidney. I'm just asking people to spread the word that I need a kidney. And since I can't find that type of cooperation, I'm going to have to do this myself, entirely myself. Because when I ask for help, people can't be bothered. So I'm not saying that I'm looking for someone to do all the work for me. I'm not asking for someone to look for a kidney donor for me. I'm just asking the word to be spread that I need one. And in order for me to find a kidney donor, I need to spread my blanket of influence as far as I can. And it only goes so far because it's just me. And a lot of people don't really understand that. So I'm going to put where you can legally put flyers up in this video. And we're going to see if this bears any fruit. I think the best way also to go about doing this is to lower your expectations. You know, do not have high expectations about somebody contacting the transplant centers, because you're going to have a lot of people that are going to tear your signs down. They're going to figure that they know best and they're these justice warriors. They're the moral police. So I'm going to do what's right and I'm going to take his flyer down, and I don't care what it's for. So just do what you can, put your flyers up, and then just, you know what? Once you put it up, just let it go. And it is what it is, despite the fact I hate that expression. But until next time.